Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm junk journaling. So come on along. Yepper, still working on the Boho Trash and Treasures Cosmic Smash book, and I'm afraid it just got a little fatter. So this is finishing up this book, part 4, and let's see, I did a couple of pages. And the first one that I did was the turkey page. And it's across from this peacock. And did you know that the peacock and the turkey are sort of like cousins? They're in the same bird family. You can see on the peacock page that I added some bling bling because I'm a cray-cray for my bling bling. And I added some dark blue half rounds and a couple of green gems there and a little bit of tassel down here. And I'm trying really hard not to decorate my pages too much because this fatty patty needs to go on a diet. And I love to just add and add and add and add things to the pages. Like, to me, these pages are very bland and I would love to add some more things, but the book is too fat. See, now this I'm happy about. So here we have our birds that are cousins, and there was some turkeys in the yard the other day. Let's see, we caught some on the security camera, and then when we went outside, there was turkey sign in the driveway. And we'll just call that turkey scat. And then Mr. Possum yells, "Turkey in the backyard, turkey in the backyard." And I grabbed my camera and I ran to the bedroom. And through the bedroom window, I got a little bit of a video of the turkey hopping about on the logs in the backyard. When we first moved here, we had a whole flock in the yard. And the male turkey was showing off his tail and strutting his stuff.
It's a place where people can now go to hone their skills, embracing traditional and new technology.
So the male turkeys do love to display their tails, just like the male peacocks. Of course, that's sort of being redundant, because this is a peacock, because it's a male. The females are peahens, and together they are peafowl. And I tried really hard to make a simple page. So the background paper talks about the North American turkeys. And I added a little bit of this blue to carry over from the peacock page. And this is from one of the reproduction, I like to call them repros, reproduction postcards, vintage image of a turkey and a little boy dressed as a pilgrim. Again, I have that blue and a little bit of this white tassel trim. And I just put turkey alert, turkeys in the yard, May 21. And, oh, and the most important thing on this page, because you know I have to have my little details. Look at this hat. That is the tip of a real turkey feather, glued down to the page, because I like, oh, my dryer's done. I like to have these little details. So even though I'm trying not to put a lot on a page, because I want to finish this up, and more important, I want to be able to close this book somewhat, I'm going to leave these pages for now, although I really would like to add more, but I'm not going to. And on this page, which is across from the brown-headed cowbird, I had put the white-breasted nuthatch, and I showed this page before, but I added just a little bit more. I added these blue half rounds, the same like that are on this page, and I die cut some more of these orange butterflies, a little deeper shade of orange. And then I added some of those flowers that I made. Oops, I can't get my journal under the camera the way it is on the tripod. There in the corner. Some of those are made with the Bush's bean, baked bean label. And some were just some scraps that I had. And I just add a little bit there. My goodness, it is, what's that, house finch? House finch o'clock. And the dryer's buzzing and the clock's going. It's very noisy right now. Because I had some die cuts on this page, so I put some die cuts on that page. And then I wanted to make a page about some more birds, and that was the tale of two hawks. Now earlier in the spring, I just haven't gotten to journaling about this yet, we saw two hawks in the yard. The first one was the sharp-shinned hawk. And this bird is amazing. It comes from up north, and in the winter it comes down and it hangs around the bird feeders and it hunts the little birds. But in one respect, you might feel bad that it's hunting the little birds, but it does tend to pick off maybe the older birds and the slower birds and the sicker birds. And it has an amazing long tail, and it flies through the woods, like in between the trees, which you don't see too many kinds of hawks doing. Usually the hawks are perching or soaring up above, and then they perch, and then they dive on a prey, and then they fly away. But this one flies right through the woods. I have a cat on my lap. This is a different cat than I had yesterday, because we have two cats. So the sharp-shinned hawk, was amazing to see this in the yard, and I ran out with the camera, and I believe there was a little, oh, this is the cat that likes to climb on my shoulder. Some late spring snow that day. And I saw the hawk dive down behind the shed, and I went out to check that out. And then on another day, there was a huge red-tailed hawk. Now the Sharpie we know was after birds at the bird feeder, but the red-tailed hawk was perching on one of our downed trees over by the wood pile, and it could have been hunting birds, but it might also have been hunting a mouse or a rabbit that are in the yard. Because both the little birds and the mice and the rabbits all like to hang out in the little piles of sticks that we have around the yard. And when I did this page, I tried to reflect this page over here, so kind of put them together. So I pulled over the pink background. I put some yellow fabric to reflect the yellow on the back of this page. And I added some of these little butterflies. And I even put a little bunny down here in a corner from this ribbon that I used on this page. Just so the two pages kind of went together. Oh, and here's a little bit of this bling ribbon that was already there. Sometimes, but not always, I like to have the pages reflect each other. So those are my bird pages for today. And I am working on a few more pages in here. But I'm going to call this video done, and I'm going to come back after I make this video and work on my Italiana page, La Festa Italiana. I already got that set up, so I'll be working on that next. So thanks for coming along today, and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye now.